A gorilla can lift 4,000 pounds. A horse once pulled the weight of 4 cars. And an elephant? It can drag 16 tons like it's nothing. These aren't legends. They're real. And today, we're counting down the 10 strongest animals in the world, ranked by one thing only: how much weight they move when it matters most. Welcome to Wildlife Rankings, where nature's strongest and most extreme take center stage. This isn't about bite force or pound-for-pound potential. We're measuring one thing only: which animals can move the most weight. Let's get into it. Number 10. Grizzly Bear. The grizzly bear doesn't just look powerful, it is. A full-grown adult male can lift or move over 1,100 pounds with ease. In the wild, that strength is used to flip boulders, drag elk carcasses uphill, and dig through frozen earth to make dens in winter. They're omnivores, eating everything from berries and insects to salmon and moose. Grizzlies are typically solitary and shy, until provoked. When threatened, their aggression can overwhelm just about anything in their territory. One fun fact? That hump on their back isn't fat, it's solid muscle, built for brute strength and non-stop digging. Number 9. Ox. Oxen may not roar or charge, but they pull like locomotives. Used by humans for centuries, a well-trained ox can haul up to 2,000 pounds across long distances. Whether it's plowing fields, dragging logs, or pulling wagons, their strength is steady and reliable. They're herbivores that feed mostly on hay, grass, and grain. No protein shakes required. Calm and obedient by nature, oxen are prized for being both powerful and easy to manage. And in some farming competitions, paired oxen have been recorded pulling more than 3,000 pounds across packed earth, without machinery, just muscle. Number 8. Bengal Tiger. In the jungle, the Bengal tiger is the ultimate enforcer. This apex predator can drag prey over 1,500 pounds, often through dense forest or uphill terrain, just to keep it hidden from scavengers. They're carnivores with a brutal appetite. Wild boar, deer, buffalo, and even crocodiles are on the menu. Solitary, territorial, and deadly, tigers rarely back down from a fight. There's one story of a tiger dragging a 2,000-pound water buffalo uphill for nearly 100 yards. Pure muscle, no help. With their explosive power and razor focus, the Bengal tiger doesn't need help from a pack. It is the pack. Number 7. Anaconda. South America's green anaconda doesn't need claws or fangs to kill. It uses pure muscle. These giants constrict and suffocate prey, applying pressure so intense it can cut off blood flow in seconds. Anacondas have been known to pull animals weighing over 2,000 pounds, including deer, large capybaras, and even jaguars, back into the water after a kill. They're carnivores through and through, consuming whatever they can overpower, and sometimes swallowing prey whole. Normally reclusive, they become shockingly aggressive when stalking. And here's the twist: they can hold their breath for 10 minutes while waiting beneath the surface for the perfect ambush. Number 6. Camel. In the desert, camels are the ultimate freight carriers. A single adult camel can carry up to 2,200 pounds of supplies, gear, or even people across some of the harshest terrain on Earth. For centuries, they've served as living trucks for merchants, armies, and nomads, often traveling 25 to 30 miles a day without rest. Their diet? Dry grasses, grains, and thorny desert plants. Nothing fancy. Usually calm and stubbornly patient, camels only get aggressive when stressed or mistreated. They've been called ships of the desert, but they might as well be semi-trucks made of muscle and grit. Number 5. Gorilla. When a silverback gorilla moves, everything around it pays attention. In captivity and lab tests, gorillas have shown the ability to lift up to 4,000 pounds, roughly the weight of a mid-size car. Even in the wild, they perform insane strength feats like snapping thick bamboo stalks, flipping rival males, or dragging heavy vegetation with one arm. Despite that power, gorillas are primarily peaceful herbivores, munching on leaves, fruits, and the occasional termite. But make no mistake, when provoked or when family is threatened, they can unleash terrifying aggression. Their arms alone are estimated to be 6 to 7 times stronger than a human's. Basically, if they wanted to, they could rip the jungle apart and still be home for dinner. Number 4. Moose. The moose might be the most underestimated powerhouse in the animal kingdom. These giants use their strength to barrel through snowbanks, fight off wolves, and carry the weight of their towering antlers, some spanning 6 feet across. While they're not domesticated for labor, male moose have been observed moving and shaking off trees while fighting or feeding, all while weighing over 1,500 pounds themselves. They're herbivores, surviving off aquatic plants, bark, and shrubs. And even though they seem calm, moose are responsible for more annual injuries in North America than bears, especially during mating season. Powerful, territorial, and wildly fast for their size, the moose is a northern juggernaut. Number 3. Draft horse, Shire or Belgian. Draft horses are literal powerlifters. A single Shire horse can pull up to 8,000 pounds, and paired draft teams have been recorded dragging over 15,000 pounds in weight-pulling competitions. Historically, these horses were used to haul cannons, supply wagons, and plows long before modern vehicles. Their diet? Hay, oats, and grains. Despite their size, they're famously gentle, often used for beginner riders and farm work alike. In one event, a Belgian draft horse pulled the equivalent of 4 compact cars across a field. No machines, no wheels, just hooves and raw muscle. Number 2. African elephant. The African bush elephant is strength personified. Its trunk alone can lift over 600 pounds, but when using its entire body, it can drag or push objects weighing over 15,000 pounds. That's 7.5 tons. They use this power to knock down trees, clear paths through forest, and defend the herd against predators. These herbivores consume hundreds of pounds of plants, roots, and bark daily to fuel their enormous frames. Generally peaceful and emotionally intelligent, elephants can become fiercely aggressive if they feel their family is in danger. In one case, a male elephant was seen pushing a steel gate weighing over 4 tons just to access water. That's not just strong, that's unstoppable. Number 1. Asian elephant, logging elephant. At the very top of the strength pyramid sits the Asian elephant, specifically those trained for logging. These working giants have been recorded dragging, lifting, and stacking logs weighing over 16 tons. That's 32,000 pounds. And they do it day after day in jungle conditions that would destroy most machines. Their strength is precise, too. They know how to angle logs, pivot heavy trunks, and work in tandem with humans like natural engineers. They're herbivores, calm in temperament and incredibly intelligent, often forming lifelong bonds with their handlers. But when it comes to absolute real-world strength, no other land animal has proven capable of moving more weight under real working conditions. The Asian elephant isn't just strong, it's the undefeated heavyweight champion of Earth. From jungle kings to desert haulers, these animals redefine what strength really means. No theories, no multipliers, just raw, measurable power. Which animal blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments. And if you love rankings like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next wild countdown. This is Wildlife Rankings, signing off.